In this tutorial, I'll show you how to make this model of a queen chess piece. I've jumped ahead to where I've set up the background image and set its size to 2.5. Add mesh cylinder, press S to scale, Z for the Z direction, 0.1 and enter. Now the relative size compared with the pawn chess piece is 1 1/4, so press S to scale 1.25 and enter. Change the shading to wireframe and use the tip of the blue arrow to move that down. I have jumped ahead. I've extruded and scaled to match the background image, just as I did with the pawn chess piece. Now we come to a tricky part, so I'm going to work through this section. Press E to extrude and move the extrusion up. Without touching the mouse, press E to extrude and enter. Now I want to scale the extrusion inwards, but the problem is you can't see how far you've scaled. So to overcome the problem, I'm going to use the mouse cursor. Line up the cursor horizontally with the first edge and press S to scale. Move the cursor to the second edge and click. Press E to extrude and move the extrusion up. Press E to extrude followed by enter. Press S to scale. Press E to extrude and move the extrusion up. Press E to extrude and enter. And again we need to use the mouse cursor, line it up horizontally with the outside edge and press S. Move to the inside edge and click. Press E to extrude and S to scale. I've jumped ahead. Now I'm going to finish off the top, which is a little tricky. Zoom in with the mouse wheel and pan, shift and mouse wheel. Press E to extrude and S to scale. Press E to extrude and go down and S to scale. Now we're on one of those tricky parts where we need to scale inwards. Press E to extrude followed by enter. Line the mouse cursor up with the outside edge and press S. Line the cursor up horizontally with the inside edge and click. Press E to extrude, go about halfway up, press E to extrude, press E to extrude and S to scale. Change shading to solid. Drag with the middle mouse button to rotate the view. Now I want to make some sharp points to represent the points of a crown. Go into vertex select mode. To make this vertex a sharp point, I'm going to flatten the vertices either side of it. Hold down the shift key and select the inside vertex. Mesh, vertices, merge, notice shortcut key is Alt and M. Merge at the last selected vertex. Select a vertex, hold down shift, select the inside vertex, Alt and M, merge at last, and we've created a point. The queen is made from a cylinder that has a ring of 32 vertices. The number can be changed when you add the cylinder. 32 is divisible by 2, 4 and 8. If I flatten every other vertex, select it, hold down shift, select the inside vertex, Alt and M and merge at last, and carry on all the way round, I will end up with a queen that has 16 points. Alternatively, I could flatten 3 vertices in a row, then leave a vertex, and I would end up with 8 points. Go into object mode and change the shading to smooth. Now, even though I haven't used the Boolean modifier, I find adding the edge split modifier gives better results, particularly around the sharp edges. In the object menu, apply scale. In the object menu, transform origin to center of mass. That's the end of the tutorial. I'll put the image file and the finished model for you to download at my website www.freemovies.co.uk. Click the link for Blender there. Thanks for watching and goodbye.